When a woman starts pulling away, ghosting your messages, dodging calls, or just fading from your presence, it's rarely what most guys assume. In today's dating world, men freak out, dissect every detail, or desperately chase her attention, and that usually makes everything worse. Female psychology is brutally straightforward. When she creates distance, it almost always mirrors her feelings, her current priorities, and how she perceives your value, not some random whim. The exact way you handle this pivotal moment either reignites the spark or extinguishes it for good. Here's the truth most miss. Distance isn't always outright rejection. It can be her instinctive reaction to your vibe, her own emotional turbulence, or even a subtle test of the connection's strength. Women naturally withdraw when uncertainty creeps in, when they crave breathing room, or when they want to gauge your interest without constant pressure. Your job as a high value man? Observe sharply, stay ice cool, move with precision. Panic texting, jealousy spirals, emotional pleading, or begging for reassurance all scream low value. They make her question your independence, your emotional backbone, your frame. In the next few minutes, we're breaking down 7 razor sharp, practical strategies to handle her pulling away or straight up ignoring you. Each one is built on real female psychology and the raw dynamics of modern dating. From decoding why she's creating space to weaponizing your own independence, we'll cover how to navigate this tricky phase without losing attraction, respect, or your dignity. Master these, and you keep your confidence intact. Guard your energy and position yourself as the man she can't afford to take for granted. Pay attention. This is critical. How you behave during her silence reveals your true value far more than anything you say when she's around. Men who get this right amplify attraction, stir deep emotional pull, and often rebuild the connection without drama or desperation. Those who overreact or chase, they push her even further. This is the ultimate test of composure, strategy, and self-respect. Pass it, and you stand miles above most men. Decode why she's creating distance. Step 1, when she starts fading or ignoring you. Figure out what's actually driving it. Blind, emotional reactions almost always sabotage you. In modern dating, women pull back for a wide range of reasons, some tied directly to you, others rooted in her inner world or external life pressures. Pinpointing the real cause lets you respond with strategy instead of instinct while protecting your value and staying grounded. Psychologically, withdrawal is frequently a built-in response to imbalance, doubt, or emotional overload. She might sense too much pressure, pick up on insecurity or neediness, or question how invested you truly are. On the flip side, it could simply be her needing personal space to process feelings or recharge. Less frequent communication doesn't automatically equal lost interest. Guys who misread distance as total rejection usually flood her with texts, demand explanations, or scramble to prove themselves, ironically tanking attraction further. Look for behavioral clues. Has she stopped initiating, gone colder or slower to reply, dodging plans or getting vague? These are indicators, not the death sentence. Context is everything. If she was locked in and suddenly withdraws, it could be an emotional test, a value check, or short-term stress. If inconsistency was always there, it might point to deeper disinterest. Objective observation lets you act thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Too many men take her pullback personally. Stoicism and modern female psychology say otherwise. Her actions reflect her lens and mindset far more than your core worth. Understanding whether this is space needed, a test of your frame, or an assessment of your confidence gives you crystal clarity to respond powerfully. You hold calm, shield your energy, and keep every move aligned with high value, not her mood swings. Grasping her why also reveals how she views the dynamic. Some women retreat to test emotional resilience, patience, or stability under pressure. Others just need air, and your unflinching calm can quietly draw her back when she's ready. The right response. Observe without panic. Honor her boundaries. Keep your independent life thriving while staying subtly open. Bottom line, step 1 is clarity. Her distance is almost never random. It's signaling her headspace, emotions, or testing your cool. Decode it correctly, respond with strategy, protect your value, and avoid moves that push her away harder. Solid understanding fuels every step that follows to reignite spark and rebuild connection. The deadliest mistake: never chase her. Never chase. When she pulls away or ghosts, the gut reaction for most men is pursuit. Rapid-fire texts, calls, explanations, forcing interaction. That's the quickest path to destroying attraction. Women are hardwired, biologically and psychologically, to crave men who radiate independence, composure, and unbreakable self-respect. Chasing broadcasts insecurity, emotional neediness, low personal value, and attraction evaporates instantly. If she's creating space, your job isn't aggressive pursuit. It's holding frame and letting her experience the void left by your attention. Psychologically, absence carves room for real evaluation. Women often withdraw precisely to measure how self-invested you are and whether your emotional center holds without her. A chasing man reveals his identity and stability hinge on her validation. A man who stays anchored in his life, priorities, and confidence proves high value, self-reliance, non-reactivity. That's infinitely more compelling than endless messages or pleading. Patterns prove it. Pull back slightly and watch. Does she reach out? Respond warmer? Try to re-engage? If yes, attraction lingers. Your independence created the tension her desire needs to reignite. Chase instead, and her attention turns elusive. She senses desperation or instability and retreats harder. Absence plus presence is the core polarity. Resisting over-engagement builds tension, curiosity, raw pull. Men rationalize chasing as showing I care or being committed. Reality, it screams your self-worth depends on her replies. Stoic wisdom is clear. Your peace, priorities, emotional equilibrium must never ride on another's actions. Holding cool and refusing to chase radiates strength. You live a rich, full life she can join or admire from outside. Not chasing also grants her mental space to feel her emotions, weigh your value, experience natural attraction without coercion. Women re-engage far more when they see independence and self-respect. Your calm silence becomes a quiet, potent reminder of your worth. Bottom line, chasing when she pulls away is self-sabotage. Stand firm, protect independence, live vibrantly, no desperation. You spike attraction, safeguard emotional stability, and open the door for voluntary return. High-value men know absence fuels tension, curiosity, respect, and those elements reignite desire faster and cleaner than any pursuit ever could. The focus shift. Lock in on yourself. When she fades or ignores you, redirect every ounce of energy straight back to you. This isn't distraction. It's core strategy rooted in attraction psychology and stoic strength. Most men obsess over her signals, dissect texts, plot ways to recapture focus. That breeds dependency, desperation, and plummeting value in her eyes. Truth bomb, your thriving life, rock-solid confidence, and clear priorities outshine any reaction to her withdrawal. Women magnetize toward men who live independently, guard self-respect, and build fulfillment beyond any one connection. When you pour into goals, passions, social circle, personal evolution, you radiate high value, self-sufficiency, emotional solidity. Those traits are irresistible. They prove validation, attention, identity don't hinge on her. Men who overinvest, constantly check status, scramble for attention, they appear needy, weak, disposable. Watch the patterns. When she glimpses you leveling up, hitting the gym, crushing work, out with friends, pursuing hobbies, she subconsciously reassesses. Visible growth plus absence. Magnetic tension, curiosity, revived attraction. No need to broadcast every win. Living fully, broadcast it naturally. Fixate on her instead. You reinforce scarcity mindset and make distancing easier for her. Men think visible effort or loyalty proofs win her back. Wrong. Attraction rarely spikes from chase or people-pleasing. Stoicism reminds us composure, autonomy, personal mission display true strength. That energy pulls women toward emotionally free men living purposefully, not those consumed by one person's attention. Focusing inward also shields your emotional reserves and anchors confidence, two traits she clocks instantly. A calm, self-led life screams inherent value, not conditional on her yes. That flips the frame. Abundance over need. In essence, her pull away triggers your strongest play. Hyper-focus on self. Prioritize growth. Guard independence. Live richly. You amplify attraction, hold emotional balance, and naturally prompt her to rethink distance. Men who own this reclaim power, project elite value, and engineer reconnection odds. Zero desperation, zero dignity loss. Harness the vacuum, give her real space, give her genuine space. When she withdraws or ghosts, the counterintuitive power move is stepping back fully. Most men feel compelled to fill every gap. Texts, calls, fixes. But female psychology screams the opposite. Crowding her during distance usually repels harder. Space lets her process feelings, weigh the connection, feel the quiet gravity of your absence, free from pressure. Psychologically, women crave emotional equilibrium. Withdrawal often creates breathing room, boundary tests, or confidence gauges. Smother with attention, you signal neediness, dependency, attraction crashes. Granting space shows maturity, patience, stoic cool, traits that elevate value and spark intrigue. Patterns make it obvious: slower replies, dodging plans, vague energy, clear distance signals, not confrontation cues. Men who honor that keep dignity intact and emotional core steady. Chasers, beggars, attention dominators. They ignite resistance, frustration, deeper retreat, space total ghosting or fake indifference. It's deliberate restraint from over-engagement while staying available on your schedule. You keep building goals, social life, self, naturally raising perceived value. Absence, plus independence, plus calm. Electric tension and curiosity. Women gravitate to self-directed men over reactive ones. Many guys resist space, fearing lost control or fading interest. Reality flip. Space lets her reflect, recognize your worth, experience attraction born purely from absence. It shifts everything, from need-based to respect-based intrigue. Bottom line, space is lethal weaponry when she pulls away. It grants emotional processing, interest reevaluation, absence-based pull. Hold composure, independence, priorities, step back strategically. You fortify value, heighten attraction, set stage for reconnection, clean, dignified, no desperation. Granting space isn't weakness, it's high-level, emotionally intelligent mastery of today's dating game. Dodge the mental spiral, stop overanalyzing, stop the overanalysis trap. When she fades or ignores, the fastest self-destruction is obsessing. Every text, delay, post twisted into catastrophe. Overanalysis reeks of insecurity, neediness, emotional tethering, all attraction killers. Female psychology, plus stoic frame demand detachment. Observe cleanly, refuse mental spirals into pointless conclusions. Women withdraw for endless reasons, most unrelated to your worth. Space for clarity, personal stress, connection evaluation. Rarely a direct "you suck" verdict. Overanalyzers treat distance as personal indictment. Must fix now. Strategize endlessly. That breeds anxiety, desperation, reactive moves. Men who resist rumination project confidence, self-mastery, emotional freedom, pure attraction boosters. Patterns expose the trap. Rereading threads, scripting fantasy replies, catastrophizing delays. Mental loops leak into actions. Flood texts, repeated calls, forced apologies, repelling her harder. She senses when your emotional state orbits her behavior, perceived value tanks. Switch to stoic lens. Distance, Bond's neutral event, not assault. Her moves stem from her world, not your scorecard. Channel energy inward. Goals, health, circle. Let distance exist drama-free in your head. This guards stability and radiates strength, independence, self-respect. Ditching overanalysis unlocks strategic response. Quit why hunting. Live fully instead. Her attention reflects her choices, not your validation. That pivot flips you. Reactive, composed, needy, sovereign, desperate, high value. Short version, her pull-away demands zero mental obsession. Drop fixation on words, timings, overcompensation urges. Anchor emotional independence. Live big, respond unshakably, calm. Masters of this protect attraction, elevate perceived worth, engineer natural reinterest, clean, pressure-free, manipulation-free. The ultimate magnet. Radiate calm confidence. Radiate calm confidence. When she pulls away or ghosts, your non-reaction speaks louder than words ever could. Panic, text storms, desperate vibes only cement her distance. Confidence pulls like gravity. It proves emotional command, life control, unshakable priorities. Women crave men who weather uncertainty without cracking, because it signals deep strength and true independence, traits they respect and desire. Psychologically, distance versus test. She checks stability when she withdraws. Emotional meltdown, overcompensation, attention begging. Your worth ties to her yes. Attraction dies. Stay anchored, live forward, exude quiet assurance in every move. She registers stability, reliability, elite value that ignites subtle, compounding pull, curiosity up, desire for your energy up. Patterns prove the gap. Calm confidence responses often bring warmer re-engagement. Anxious, insecure reactions lock in her retreat. Confidence, cockiness, or coldness. It's emotional sovereignty. Know your worth. Keep happiness internal, not hinged on her. Men falter here by personalizing distance as failure. Stoic truth. Externals, including her actions, don't dictate inner peace. Withdrawal. External only, not value verdict. Calm reinforces life, identity, emotions stand alone. Dignity preserved, high-value man status locked, unshakable. Confidence reshapes future contact. Your grounded, assured energy sparks intrigue, tension, attraction. Women lock onto stable men offering security, not chaos. That quiet flip reverses fade, revives interest, rebuilds on respect, plus pull. Core truth, her pull-away makes calm confidence your sharpest weapon. Skip panic, over texts, desperation, anchor composure, live fully, project independence, masters preserve attraction, shield energy, create natural return conditions, no pressure, no need, no respect loss. In this arena, confidence isn't optional, it's the winning force, the natural close. Let her return on her terms, let her come back naturally. Final mastery when she fades or ignores. Release the need to force re-engagement. Most men fatally push, persistent effort, constant outreach, explanations, believing it'll reel her in. Truth, that accelerates withdrawal almost every time. Female psychology, plus modern dynamics confirm, attraction blooms strongest when high-value absence meets independence and cool frame. Allowing voluntary return signals, strength, self-respect, emotional IQ, precisely what pulls her closer organically. Women need mental room to sort feelings, desires. Chase, over-explain, seek validation. You erase space, block reflection, step back, thrive in your world. You generate tension plus curiosity. She notices independence, calm, confidence, the original hooks. Letting her return isn't passive, it's elite strategy. You prove value stands alone, not tied to replies. Patterns show power. Post space, women often reinitiate, probe, display fresh interest. Calm, confident, subtle response deepens pull. Force via messages, apologies, emotional appeals. Signals need, value drops. More freedom to approach, more emotional investment from her. Stronger bond plus attraction. Men resist because distance feels like rejection. Stoic reminder. Externals beyond control. Response defines you. Absence neutral, not worth attack. Letting natural return keeps emotional control, plus energy yours. She gets manipulation-free space to choose. Dignity intact, independence reinforced, attraction ecosystem healthy. You stay selective too. Re-engagement lets you vet intent, demand mutual respect. No return, unaffected, self-respect plus calm preserved. Core high-value rule, emotional stability, confidence non-negotiable, regardless of her moves. Bottom line, her pull-away calls for letting voluntary return. Resist chase, manipulation, overcomes. Hold independence, live richly, exude calm confidence. This protects attraction, sharpens emotional intelligence, cements high value status. Women respond powerfully to balance, often returning with elevated interest, plus respect exactly because you never bent frame or worth. Final word, gentleman. When she pulls away or ignores you, your response writes the story. Value, attraction, control, panic, floods of texts, chasing, pure need, plus insecurity, repels harder. Female psychology, plus modern dating leave no doubt. Women lock onto calm, independent, confident men, even amid withdrawal. Master handling distance with stoic cool plus self-respect, and attraction either surges or fades based on you. 7 transformative pillars. Decode her why. Never chase. Lock focus on self. Grant real space. Kill overanalysis. Radiate calm confidence. Let her return naturally. Each builds independence, emotional rock solidness, high value aura, the traits women instinctively chase. Fail them? Emotional reactions lower pull, breed tension. Own them? Control stays yours, intrigue builds, genuine reinterest odds skyrocket. No manipulation, just presence, composure, strategic patience. Focus life, hold confidence, respect space. High value shines desperation free. Women clock full lives, intact priorities, independent emotions, creating natural pull, respect, desire fueling energy. Short, her distance tests your response more than her actions. Stay composed, growth first. Let natural return. You become unshakable, high value, untouched by temporary fade. Own these and attraction rises. But more, emotional steel, self-respect, magnetic presence in today's dating arena.